What is going on to my Scorpios? You have the strength, King of Cups, Two of Cups, Six of Wands, the High Priestess, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here for you Scorpios, I'm just seeing how a lot of you Scorpios right now, there was some pretty arrogant people, some overconfident people, right? That pretty much you've encountered, and you're just now starting to get answers from understanding why those people were the way that they were, right? Or basically, they were just trying to play games with you, try to make it seem like you couldn't offer anything to them or whatnot. The Two of Cups now represents, so as a result of this is about how a lot of you Scorpios understand that really it's about sweat equity, right? How much work and effort a person is willing to put into really being with you, because being with you, see, this is the thing a lot of people want to talk about, but a lot of the times people don't really actually say what the answer is. A lot of times people really start talking about stuff like how, what does a person bring to the table? Really, the answer is the person is going to build with you. But see, a lot of the times when people don't really want to directly answer that question by saying, hey, listen, you're going to find out in time. I'm going to build with you. People say they don't want to build with anybody, which is the correct answer in the first place as to it. So, because this whole ideology of cooking and cleaning doesn't last. You don't take long to clean. You don't take long to cook. Cooking will probably take you about 30 minutes up to about an hour and a half, depending on what it is that you're cooking, right? And how good of a cook you are, how you prepare yourself, stuff like this. So this idea of cooking taking a very long time, that's really lowballing yourselves, right? So what happens is that since that's out of the question, what is a person really willing to do to be with you? The answer is they're supposed to build with you. They're supposed to be in the gym, right? In the gym with you, seeing the effort that it takes. And if you may need them to do something for you, they actually go ahead and they assist you. That's what it is. That's the answer to that. But the thing is that a lot of times people have already said that they don't want to build with anybody, which is a complete dub in the first place. Because and it really goes to show you how stupid a lot of people are, because what do you do in relationships besides build? So if a person talking this, I don't want to build with somebody, that lets you know that they're not keeping it 100 in the first place, and they're just there to try to take from you without actually contributing anything, any kind of importance in exchange. And there's no exception. So the thing about it is that the Six of Wands and the High Priestess now represents, so as a result, a lot of you need to understand that the Six of Wands, so you're able to see that type of slimy behavior now. And now that you Scorpios are able to see that, yeah, you're going to ghost them. It's not, or you're going to know what time it is, and you're going to try to play that game with them. Now, I don't suggest you Scorpios really trying to play that game with them, because that game can get pretty messy and a lot of things can happen. So what I would suggest you Scorpios to do is to leave these people alone. When they start playing this type of game where, they don't want to do anything for you, because a lot of people, because the truth is this, right? People want to act like they don't want to cook and clean and stuff like this. And truth be told, they really don't have to, because hiring somebody to clean your home is depending on who it is, there's different wide ranges to it, right? You can hire people to do that. And in certain cases, it's a very good service, and it's also low in cost. So it's very cheap to do that. So a lot of the time, since people want to talk about they don't want to cook, they don't want to clean, they don't want to do this stuff, you really want to make sure that people are not looking at cooking and cleaning like an insult. If a person is cooking and cleaning, that's really more so of a privilege that the person is doing for you. And you want to make sure that they themselves are volunteering to do that. This ideology of this is a requirement, no, it shouldn't be a requirement. Because if a person has problems cooking and cleaning for you or whatnot, and you have that much of a problem with that, then the whole mentality is, or the ideology is, you may have problems cooking. You may be a bad cook. That's why you may want somebody to do it for you. So why am I saying this? I'm saying this to you Scorpios to really start to understand that this idea that people not wanting to build with you, the low effort that people do, they give to you, it's because they're coming from perspective. I wanted to say something. They're coming from a perspective where they want you to, they want to live off of you for free. And they get to go off and do whatever and completely take advantage of you Scorpios and take advantage of the situation, kick their feet up and do whatever it is that they want to do and do nothing. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles now represents, so as a result of this, the Knight of Pentacles is about how a lot of you Scorpios really need to understand this. Don't be spending all your chips. Don't be spending all your cash out. If this person has a problem with paying some bills, if not paying bills, paying for anything, if they have a problem paying for anything that the two of you together can enjoy, you and them, that's a whole dub. That's a dub. Because this whole reading is about you Scorpios having to understand the ways that people can rob you without you even knowing it. And so many people don't even realize on both sides that they're being robbed. Because the idea that you have to spend all your chips, all your money, and this person is just standing around. They never have any money of their own. They never spend anything on you, ever. You're always the one that's paying. What is that? The Two of Wands, right? And they're just watching you pay for stuff like this. Don't allow these people to use you. Ace of Swords. If they don't have their own, if they don't know how to contribute, that's a dub. There's no exception to that. If they are able-bodied people and they are adults, this idea that them just standing around you doing what is played out. Because the Ace of Wands, they're doing it to other people. So be on the lookout for anybody like this, not just the person that you've just met. Be on the lookout for anyone like this in the future, the Three of Pentacles, because they expect those 3 pentacles to come out of your pocket, not theirs. You better pay for everything that they want you to pay for. If not, you're not going to get any. You're not going to get any. And that's okay. Because you Scorpios shouldn't want to have to pay for a living person. You shouldn't have to pay for it. If you got to pay for it, that's a dub. If the person is, well, I'm not going to do this unless you do this, that's a dub. So let's clarify something. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles. Nose is itching. Oh, wow. So you have the Sun, Page of Pentacles, Temperance, Ace of Wands, right? Because you know why? Because you Scorpios are supposed to have way more self-respect than that. Do not let people take you for everything you have. Be on your P's and Q's and watch what they've got going on, yo. When they have this type of mentality, that's cue for you Scorpios to leave. The Temperance, the Ace of Wands, when you figure it out, they're going to have a problem with it, of course, because their meal ticket just left.